What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We are back. Well, I'm back. Tonight's episode. mm, mm, mm. You know, I'm not gonna make this a long review because not much really happened. But Erica broke Jane or Gerari, whatever freaking last name is. She really irritates me, and she's so ignorant. And she's so out of touch with reality, it's ridiculous. It's like, girl. Anyway, y'all, let's go and get this review started. So, like I said, tonight, not much really happened with this episode. It's one of those to be continued episodes. So, you know, we're gonna make the best of it. So the show opens up with Dorito. She's talking to Lisa Rinna. So in the beginning of the episode, Lisa Rinna, Fraudrika, fraud, Erica, fraud, and Garcelle all have COVID, so they're not filming right now. So Lisa's gonna get her little screen time though. So she's on the phone with Dorito and talking about that. Dorito lets you know she's about to go over Kyle's house. Kyle's having like a luncheon with Jamie Lee Curtis um for a charity event and for Children's Hospital. She also lets us know that Kyle lets us know that she's known Jamie Lee Curtis since 1978 when they did the original Halloween. I don't know if I ever seen the original Halloween. I mean, I wouldn't know what Kyle looked like back then anyway. But I don't know if I ever seen the original Halloween. I do know that they just released a trailer for the quote unquote final Halloween, but I think they say that all the time. Halloween ends, so the trailer came out last night. So you guys, I love Halloween, so I'm gonna watch it. I'm sure it's the same thing, but I just love Halloween. I love Jamie Lee Curtis and I love Halloween, so I'm gonna watch it. Um Lizard Lip shows up, and then Cherie shows up, and Sutton shows up, Crystal shows up. Um it was funny because when they went to go sit down for lunch, Sutton realized she was sitting next to Diana, and she was like, Kyle, I'm gonna need you to move the seat, sis. And then at the end of the table, so everybody sits down, everybody's talking. At the end of the table, you have Lizard Lips and Dorito, and they're all talking. And Dorito's asking her how was the lunch, and Lizard Lips is like, "Oh, well, the lunch was great. Lunch was terrible. I had to go home and exfoliate. I had to scrub her off of me. It was miserable. It was this. It was that." I'm like, "Girl, shut up." Oh, she irritates me too. Um, so Jamie is letting the girls know why she's there. She's showing them gift baskets, and every time Jamie pulls something out, here go Dorito. Oh, that is so chic. Oh, that is chic. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, that is chic. Oh, a dog leash, chic. Oh, a pooper scooper, chic. Oh, look at that. Oh, a mirror, chic. Oh, a whistle, how chic. And even Kyle was in her was in her confessional, was like, Jamie Lee Curtis could have pulled out a dirty tissue, and Dorito would have been like, "Oh my gosh, that is so chic." I was like, "Girl, stop kissing her ass." So after the lunch, Jamie leaves, um, and the ladies all go sit. So, Dorito, uh, Sh- um, Cherie and Crystal and Sutton all sit in one spot. Over at the bar, you have Lizard Lips, Crystal, and Kyle. They're all sitting at the bar talking. So over on the couch, you have sorry, I was looking at my phone. You have over on the couch, you have Cherie and Dorito and Sutton, and Cherie's like, why do you keep getting in trouble? Sutton's like, I don't know. I just tell the truth, and I just, I say what's on my mind. And Cherie was like, if I was being bitch, if I was down and out and at my lowest, I wouldn't want you being bitchy to me. And Sutton was like, that's not my intent. That's not what I was trying to do. It was really just trying to really just, what's the word I want to use? She was really just really trying to, I guess, share, basically share an experience that she's had. They both had a terrible experience. And here go Dorito, but you mocked her. No, I'm sorry. Sutton was like, she mocked me, and Dorito was like, well, you mocked her by saying, wasn't she supposed to be on bed rest? Dorito, you wasn't even part of the conversation. You was sitting over there with Erica trying to figure out your next scam, or how you and PK gonna get y'all money for next season, so you can get your diamond next season. Girl, you wasn't even involved in the conversation. Why is Dorito on the show? She don't bring nothing to the show. Why is she there? Anyway, over at the bar, Crystal shares. Kyle asks Crystal how she's feeling because on Crystal's Instagram, she shared her eating disorder that she's having. And, Kyle's asking some very hard hitting questions, but Kyle's asking those questions because Kyle also went through that. So, for me, Kyle asking the questions, I was fine with, because she experienced it, and she could be, she can be the person that can help Crystal get over her eating disorder. Erica asking the questions was disgusting, but we'll get into that later. So, Kyle was just like, you're beautiful, you look great, and seek help and things like that. And Crystal's like, yeah, I'm going to do that, it's time, and everything like that. So they're just really, trying to rally her up and make her feel good about herself. So it was a rough scene, but it was also a heartful scene. Even Lizard Lips, help encourage. um they go back over to the couch, and on the couch, Kyle jumps right into it, and she's like, what were you ladies talking about? And Diana was like, awkward, awkward. I'm like, girl, shut up. Oh, I call her by her name. Lizard Lips, excuse me. Lizard Lips is like, awkward, awkward. Sutton says Lizard Lips is not ready to accept anything. And Kyle's like, accept what? Apology? You apologize to her, or her apologize to you? And Sutton was like, I'm not apologizing no more. I said, no, that's right, Sutton. And and Lizard Lips goes into, her miscarriage was so soon, and how she was trying to get over by going to Mexico and doing all of those things. And I mean, whatever. I still don't see it for Lizard Lips. And then here goes Sutton talking about, no, Lizard Lips said that was very hurtful, and she should have known better to talk to her like that. I'm like, girl, who the fuck are you? I'm gonna talk to you how I want to. I'm gonna talk to you the same way you talk to me. Crazy. Um, and Sutton, here goes Sutton talking about, well, we had a rocky relationship, and I'm 95% of that to blame. I'm looking at Sutton like, I mean, I get it, Sutton, that you want to have things be peaceful and this and that, but you are not to blame for that. She came into the group not liking you. And hopefully Sutton gets a chance to look at that and look over that, and before the reunion and all that kind of stuff, and see that Diana came into the group not liking you. Whoever done got in her head, whether it was Lisa or whoever got in her head, and she already had her thoughts and opinions about you. So no, you're not 95% to blame. If anything, say you're 50, but she came into the group not liking you. Fuck Diana. How about that? Her and her girlfriend, whatever his Asher, her and her girlfriend Asher. So I was like, Sutton, please, you wouldn't have got 95% out of me. You got 90% of a cuss out. I wouldn't have gave her nothing. Over at Lisa's house, Lisa's FaceTiming with Erica. Erica looks horrible. Erica looks horrible without any makeup on. I don't want to hear nobody say, well, you know how FaceTime is the game. Erica looked horrible. I said, ooh, child, that's what broke look like, y'all. Like I said earlier, Lisa, Erica, and Garcelle in the first half of the show, they all had COVID. Erica shares that the memories, the holidays is a lot because it's about the memories from her past, and all those kind of things. Lisa shares that Harry brought home a magazine, and Erica's on the cover of it. Erica's like, you can go ahead and read it, but they pretty much discredit me and make it seem like I'm a villain and this and that. And I'm like, girl, but you are. You don't even care about what happened to the families that y'all took money from, allegedly. So it's like, but you are that person. So, but it's it's everybody's fault but yours. Okay, girl. So, she was like, she like sometimes Tom is present, sometimes he's not. Um, she also says that she can't get a divorce right now. She don't know who's going to represent him because they dropped who was going to represent him. She can't get a divorce because it's so much legal stuff going on. I'm thinking to myself, girl, what? You can't get a divorce because there's so much legal stuff on, girl. Erica, girl. Erica irritates me, y'all, and she really just. Ugh. Anyway, honey, we go over down to the damn mansion. Over now, that's a house. Over now, Kathy, honey, Miss Hunky Dory herself, Kathy Hilton. Kathy is all over the place, honey. So she said somebody done peed on her couch. Kyle was like, was it a dog? She said no, it was a person, and she can't find her cell phone. She's all over the place. She don't have nobody to help her wrap gifts. Honey, Kathy is going through it. Kathy is going through it. She has millions and millions and millions of dollars in the bank, and she is going through it because she don't have no help. But I like old Kathy. Unless I find out something else, allegedly that she put online that her and Lisa gonna have it out. But we'll see because I don't really fuck with Lisa. So right now I'm team Kathy. So they out there having lunch, and then a baked potato come out, and Kyle looking like, where the food at? And she asks her sister, so is this the entree or the appetizer? And Kathy's like, this is the appetizer. This is the entree. Kyle like, girl, what? This big ass house, and you mean you tell me y'all got some potatoes up in here? I could have stayed home for this. It's the day of Lizard Lips party. Now I will say, as much as I don't like Lizard Lips, she got a badass motherfucking house. That's a nasty house that she and her good girlfriend Asher is living up in. That's a nasty house. Crystal FaceTimes Renna, letting Renna know that Dorito tested positive. We also learned that Sutton tested positive, so they're not part of this. So it's like the second half, everybody else got it on the second half. Kyle, all the ladies start to arrive, and I don't know what they had on, but okay. And Kyle arrived with her mask on. She like, I don't trust these hoes. Put my mask on. I'm gonna come, but I'm putting this mask on. I'm gonna have it on and off. When I don't feel comfortable with you, I'm putting this mask right on. I said, I know that's right, Kyle. Kathy and Garcelle show up. Everybody's so excited to see Kathy. Like, where have you been? Kathy it was interesting because Kathy kind of ignored the girls. I said, oh, what's going on over here? Garcelle shows up, and everybody's excited to see Garcelle because she's back. And Garcelle says, she's going to come to Lizard Lips party. She's not going to be shady. She's going to bring good energy, unlike she did at my party. But it's the holidays, and let's be festive. I said, I know that's right, girl. You can bring that energy another time. Crystal, she walks up to Crystal and says, Crystal, you look good today. You look thin. And Crystal was getting ready to say something, but Garcelle said no. Say thank you. She's trying to get Crystal to understand, like, you are a beautiful woman. You look great the way that you are. So she just giving her encouraging words. Here go the drunk talking about some damn. I want to be ignorant for a second. I said, girl, you've been doing that all season. But then she was like, does it when you eat? Do you throw it up? Do you poop it out? What do you do? How does it go down? How does it stay there? How does it make you feel? And then she says, well, I would think that Crystal says, when I eat it, if I feel terrible and I just want it out of me. Here go her old ignorant, dumb, blonde, fraud ass talking about some damn, well, won't you take a laxative? Girl, she has an eating disorder. She ain't got no upset stomach. She not constipated. She has an eating disorder. She shared that with you. So for you to make that comment, even Garcelle in her confessional says she has an eating disorder. Like, you're no doctor. And how ignorant can you be to say something like that to somebody? And even Crystal looking at her like, girl, you trying to help? Or what are you doing? Or are you drunk? Like, which one are you doing? And it was just a very, disgusting scene. And then, like I said, the more she starts talking, at that I would have walked away from her motherfucking ass. I'm like, girl, you sit over here with your broke, drunk ass, and you continue to get drunk and be broke. I ain't got time for this. She stays there and she's talking to Crystal, and she's like still talking. She's like, oh, because I'd rather poop it out. And I'm like, and you said you was grading the bar papers? Mm. I don't want none of them representing me as a lawyer. I can promise you that. I don't want none of them. Erica is so ignorant. And as the show is going off, they bring food out. They bring like chicken tenders and stuff out. Crystal starts to walk over to see what it is. Erica grabs the chicken tender and says, oh, you can't have this. It's chicken. Girl, she ain't a vegan. She has an eating disorder. Oh, you know what? I can't wait to see what Kyle has to say. Oh, she was just, she's letting loose. Erica is disgusting. Erica is a bully. She's dumb. She broke. She's a fraud. She's a criminal. She has no couth. She has no class. I am over her. She can go. And I hope that, even though I go back and forth for Crystal, I hope that Crystal takes the opportunity to educate and read her at the same damn time. How ignorant can you be to say that to somebody who clearly is hurting in the face, having an eating disorder? You are ignorant. And I don't feature Erica no more. I ain't got nothing to say about her. You can take her, you can take Lizzie Lips, and you can take Dorito, and you can kick them off the island, and you can bring somebody else in. Anyway, that's my spill. I'm going to go and watch something else on TV. And I'm done with Erica broke ass. Finished getting drunk. Anyway, that was my review. We'll see what happens next week. Like I said, I'm over Erica. Whatever. We'll see what happens next week. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everybody have a good night. Peace.